So today, y'all, I'm frustrated. Poor me. Y'all remember these trees was loaded with flowers, and I thought I was going to have such a good crop of stone fruit this year. Eh, Mother Nature said differently. So this is Methley, and I was really excited about this thing because it has not given me zero fruit. And I planted this thing, well, I purchased it February of 2022, 1 year after I moved here. So it's been 4 years in the ground, and I got, well, I'm not going to say nothing. It was loaded this year, and I think I did see one stinking, where was it? Um, Fruit on this tree. See, I can't even find it. But it was a pretty nice size one, but I just don't remember where it's at. But anyway, it's not just this tree. It's practically all of my stone fruit. And I was thinking, why am I putting so much effort into these trees to be stressed out every single freaking year about whether or not I'm going to get some fruit? No one said this stuff was so frustrating or unpredictable. So I'm thinking, well, I was thinking that I'm done purchasing fruit trees, but I'm thinking I should have got something that goes down to like zone 4 or 5 so that it wouldn't flower so stinking early. Instead of, what am I seeing on that branch? That's just the sun. Oh yeah, that's just the sun. Okay, I thought it was a bug or something on my tree, y'all. Okay, up there it is. Y'all see that? One long Methley plum. And the sad thing is, I went to get Surround this year to spray on them because last year I used diatomaceous earth. And I don't know, I can't even really say because I gave so many peaches away. And everybody I gave them to said they didn't have worms in theirs. But almost, I'd say 40% of the ones that I purchased, I mean, that I picked for myself, had worms in it or larvae or something. I don't know. But anyway, I digress from that. But look at this. I'm really sick of this. That is my pineapple pear tree. Remember, it had a bunch of fruit on one little branch that went straight up in the air. This one right here. Yep, you see, they're gone now. So let me see, when did I plant this thing? And I've cut it down and it grows right back up, and I cut it again, it grows right back, right back up. So last year I did not cut it, and I'm not going to cut it this year. I think it has finally stabilized at whatever height it is. February of 2022, I got this one as well. It's done nothing. This one over here is one of the Shiros that I started from from a little Scion cutting. And I'm pretty sure it was in 2022 as well. But I'm not too upset about this one, although I am really. Because even though I got it, February 2022, even though I got it in February of 22, it was such a small little stick. I'm not going to say this one has had 4 years. I'm going to give this one maybe 2. But it did give me a lot of plums last year. It was loaded down this year. But as you can see, they're all gone. I think I saw a few over here. And then that made me think about something. I said, maybe, I have one there. I said, maybe, and some here. But see, this is on the back side and really is protected from the winds from this and from the winds coming that way from those branches. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a hedge of fruit trees with all those ones that I started from the cuttings from these trees last winter and this spring. Maybe I will plant them in a hedgerow. Then I'm guaranteed to get something that the wind and the frost can't get to. So I'm really thinking about that, guys. But that's the Shiro. Let's see. And I was really, really, really excited about this one, the spring satin. plum cod. I got one plum off of it last year. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm scared to even touch it, but there's something right there. I'm not going to touch it because it might fall off and it might already be dead, but I don't know. But I got one plum cod off of this thing last year, and it was so freaking delicious. I was really excited when I saw this one all flowered up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not anything. I'm pretty sure that I lost all of these too. I'm hoping my vision is just really, really bad and I'm not seeing them because they're blending in. But I think this year's crop is almost a total. I may as well say it's a total loss. Doesn't have much of anything. And I'm debating now, do I even bother spraying these trees? Do I even bother trying to even get what little bit of fruit is on them? Because probably these stinking squirrels are going to beat me to those few little fruits anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this one is a wrap as well. Pretty sure. But I'm gonna keep coming out here looking because I might just be overlooking it because y'all know all this green blends in, but I honestly don't see anything on it. Let's see. So there's that. But look over here, my jujube. That thing never flowers out this early. It's always the last, I mean not flowers, never leaves out this early. It's always the last thing to leaf out. But this year it is leafing. And remember, last year it was loaded. It's fruiting already as well. See all those fruits in there? Let's see if I can zoom in. Remember, remember last year it was full of fruits and I sprayed it with sulfur and the next day they all have fallen off. Won't be making that mistake again this year. Let's see. Persimmon, they're easy, so I'm not even going to discuss them. But I just want to show you my stone fruit. Now over here is the Fantasia. I hate to talk about her. I purchased this one as a, I can never think of the word. Like a ready orchard or should have been fruiting according to the description. If not this year, next year for sure. Haven't gotten one stinking fruit off of this tree yet, but let's see. I got a snake in my tree. It's fake, but it's for the birds. So this one was planted or purchased February 22. I must have some money in February of 22, y'all, because I'm broke now. But anyway, look at here. I think this year, let me see if I can zoom in. This year, I might finally, look, get to taste a Methley plum. Because I think for the most part, these held on. But some of them I'm seeing little black spots on, which tells me the bugs is probably getting to them already. So I'm going to definitely spray this tree today. And heck, since I'm going to have to spray this one, I guess I may as well spray the other ones. See those black dots on there? See, they're starting early. So yep, I have to spray today after I work the bees. So I'm happy about the Methley. I'm disappointed with, not the Methley. Methley was over here. This is Fantasia. I'm happy with Fantasia. I'm disappointed in the Methley. I am so about the Shiro plum, but I'm most disappointed about the spring satin plum cod. And then it looks like my Flaming Fury peach tree held on pretty well also. Now, here's the interesting thing. I think it's because of the age of my trees, I think. See, here's a bunch there. Because I planted these exact same trees at the property I used to live at, where my husband lives at currently, probably 10 years ago. And every one of his trees are loaded down. So I think the trees just aren't old enough quite yet. See, I have plenty on here. I'm gonna get a lot of Flaming Furies. I got a lot last year. Remember last year it broke my branches? Broke one of my branches. So I'm gonna have to be careful this year. But his trees are loaded and we're only about 10 miles apart. And I am about, they say between 600 and 638 feet above sea level. And he is 520. So he's actually lower than I am. He used to say that I was down in the cut and he's on the hill. I'm gonna have to tell him he's wrong. But anyway, I'm kind of disappointed in that because he really doesn't do anything to his trees. And every year he loses all of that fruit except for the pears. His pineapple pear is doing great too, by the way. And so here I have another Shiro. This one seems to have fared better. I have one there and one back behind it. And let's see. Oh, there's one there. So I might have done a little better. Maybe I'll be able to get a glass of juice from all of these little fruit trees this year. A single glass. And I can't get over there to that Shiro to check that one because it's outside the fence. Nor can I get over there to check that Alberta peach. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update on that. Look at this. My persimmon, not persimmon, pomegranate. Starting to leaf out. Anyway, I just want to check in real quick. I need to go work the bees. And I'm going to do the other part of the orchard. And I've learned how to at least connect videos together and edit like that. So now I'll be able to film a little bit and then film some later and then add them. But look, let me get out the shadow. Strawberries, baby, I don't even eat them. But I just planted them over here because I wanted them to just kind of spread, and they are. Y'all know my grass needs to be cut, but I don't cut my grass until about June, July sometimes, depending because of my honeybees. And I always have a lot of stuff growing. So, let me show you this while I'm over here. I think my apples, a couple of my apple trees might give me apples this year. Let me see if I can find which ones they were. This is the, what is this thing called? This is called the, it's one of the, tag on it, yellow transparent. Planted in 2024, so it's still young. But it's supposed to bloom pretty early. I think June. I think it's actually called a June transparent or something like that. It's supposed to be one of the earliest blooming apples. But I want to say it was this Fuji that I saw flowers on. And maybe I was wrong, but I was pretty sure. Or maybe it's the one on the other side. Oh, no, it is this one. See? Ha! I'm going to get a few little apples this year, y'all, from this little tree. And I planted this one. And let's see, April of 23. All right, all my pears, they're gone. I thought I had some pears. I'm sure I had some pears on the other video, but I don't see any on any of the trees anymore. So I guess it'll be another year for no pears from here, but I'll get some from the other house. This thing right here, I promise, I told it last year that if it did not give me pears this year, I was going to cut it down. It tried, so it gets another year. But if this thing don't do something soon, like really soon, like next year, for real, I'm really going to cut that pineapple pear down, because right now it's not doing anything. Honestly, it's not doing anything. And when that pear tree right there gets as tall as that one, this little plum tree is going to be in trouble because it's not going to get much sun. Don't ask me why I planted it like that. I just did. All right, guys, enough rambling for now, but I'll be back for sure. I'm going to be back.